All right, you're welcome back. Now, divide to better manipulate has always been their strategy of La Republic du Cameroon to destabilize a united Amazonian venture. Within the ongoing fight for the restoration of the statehood of the former British Southern Cameroons by Amazonia, La Republic du Cameroon has attempted to use many Amazonians against the struggle and will not relent as long as the fight is still on. Amazonia intelligence hosts that La Republic de Cameroon, through their in-house slave, Atanga Ng, on the 28th and 29th of March, held a meeting with some corrupt leaders of the Muslim community against Amazonia and the struggle. What makes them think that they will succeed using some few Muslims?
While the colonial La Republic du Cameroon's government is scheming to use some Muslim leaders to combat the Amazonian fight for the restoration of the statehood of former British Southern Cameroons, La Republic du Cameroon is using their slave minister of territorial administration, an Amazonian born and an in-house Paul Atanga Ng, to achieve this purpose of bringing in some Muslim leaders for the fight against the struggle. Amazonian intelligence holds that La Republic du Cameroon, through the in-house slave Atanga Ng, on March 28 and 29th, held a meeting with some corrupt leaders of the Muslim community against Amazonia and the struggle.
Well, according to an intelligence report, the unholy reason for the corrupt Muslim community leaders is to use them against Amazonia and to fight to flush away the colonial Republic of Cameroon's government and institutions from Amazonia. Another report from the Amazonian Intelligence Service has it that the La Republic of Cameroon is planning to remove all francophones from Amazonia and poison Amazonians with a toxic spray. Well, we'll continue to give you updates on that particular report. And moving on to our foreign report for tonight. Donald Trump repeats resentment in first speech since arrest. Well, Donald Trump has described his arrest and arraignment as an unbelievable experience and the best day in history. A day when he became the first current or former US president ever charged with a crime. In his words, he said, "As much as I can enjoy a day like Tuesday, where the radical left lunatics, maniacs, and perverts had me indicted and arrested for no reason whatsoever, there was no crime. It was an unbelievable experience, perhaps the best day in history for somebody who had just suffered unjustifiable indictment." Well, he wrote on Truth Social on Wednesday night.
Now, despite his claims, he appeared glum when he pleaded not guilty to 34 felony counts in Manhattan Criminal Court on Tuesday. Now, Judge Joan Merchan is receiving dozens of threats after Mr. Trump railed against him in a primetime speech at Mar-a-Lago on Tuesday night. Critics, including Fox News anchor Steve Doocy, accused Mr. Trump of attempting to intimidate the judge.
Well, criticisms appears to also be closer to home as Melania Trump's apparent reason for skipping his post-arraignment speech was revealed. Former aide Stephanie Winston Wolkoff told newsmen that Melanie's silence is deliberate. He says it is her weapon of choice and her protective armor, she said.
While on the other hand, Undaunted gathered that in the 24 hours since former President Donald Trump's arraignment, the presiding judge and his family have received multiple threats, two sources familiar with the matter said. One official said dozens of threats have recently been directed at Judge Juan Merchan and his chambers, but did not give an exact time frame for them. But the question is, how true are these accusations?
Well, the other source said Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg and other top officials in his office continued to receive threats. The threats have been in the form of calls, emails, and letters. The New York police detail assigned to the DA's office is providing extra security to all affected staff members, court officers. Meanwhile, they are boosting security for the judge and the court as a whole as a precaution.